it. Even down to how nice the bottles are. But
Absolutely.
now you've brought a little meter
fancy gadget
here.
Yes.
And we filled 2 glasses of water for you. What exactly were you going to show us this morning?
Well, what I was going to show you is that you can look at a glass of water and it looks perfectly clear, clean. You can't smell or taste anything.
Well, actually, one looks a bit murky.
Well, this is the, I hate to say this.
Let's show it to the audience.
If we can get a...
Yeah. Well,
Can you let me put a piece of paper behind it? Maybe you can see it better.
Well, to us, yes, it just looks like ordinary water.
Yep. And to be precise, this is the bottle of water that you so kindly gave me when I came in this morning, waiting. Okay, and it was unopened, so I just put it in there.
Fantastic.
This is a
poison our guests.
Yeah, this is a bottle of our Elken Bio Pure water, which is purified by reverse osmosis. Again, unopened. We put this in the glass. What I want to do is I want to just use this meter, which literally measures the amount of dissolved solids. Okay?
Right.
And we will turn it on, and I'll let you read that. Zeros, correct?
Zero.
Okay. So if we were to put this in the BioPure water, what does it say?
It's 0.
0. Okay. That means that there's nothing dissolved in there.
Right.
Absolutely nothing. If we take this meter and then we put it in this water, what does it say?
0.06.
Okay. What that means, this is a 10 times meter. That means there are 60 parts per million of dissolved substances in that water.
Right.
We don't know what they are.
Okay.
Okay? It could be anything from calcium, magnesium, probably minute traces of other contaminants that are not H2O. And that's really the key. If nature gives us pure water in the form of rain, and it's H2O, and that's the source of all water on Earth, it stands to logic that's the kind of water that we'd want to put into our body. Just pure H2O.
Right. Okay, so we know that, we're not supposed to drink from the taps. Some other people say boil your water, but a lot of us have, taken to buying bottled water, whether it's in small bottles like this or the big ones that you can keep at home. But what should we look for on a label, for example?
My best advice would be to make sure that whatever you do, be as sure as you can that the product is what it says it is.
Right.
By that I mean there are agencies that certify quality. For example, the WQA, Water Quality Association, certifies equipment. So our system is certified Gold Seal, S300, which is the reverse osmosis standard. The NSF International certifies bottling plants.
Right.
So you might go into a high-end, high-tech bottling plant and you will see NSF certification. Be that as it may, one of the difficulties that you have to try and contend with, I'll give you an example. Doesn't matter whose brand of bottled water. In about the year 2004, there were 27 billion plastic bottles thrown away.
Yes, I was just about to mention that.
And consequently, you have this tremendous amount of wastage, you have this tremendous environmental impact. All of us know that the go green is really the key watchword in today's society. And plastic bottles are hopefully going to be something of the past in the not too distant future. So we strongly recommend, and so do many experts besides myself, that people try and do something at the point where they use the water. Because if you look at the cost of bottled water, as an example, whether it's the small bottles or the bulk bottles, it can be up to 1,000 times higher than tap water. And again, it's questionable as to what you're getting in the bottle. So that's as good an answer as I can give you.
Well, I'm a big fan of bringing your own bottle, meaning from home and stuff. So I've got my own water filter at home. But there's so many choices to choose from. Again, there's marketing ploys out there saying that you with this, you have this, and this, and this, and this. What makes your product so different?
Well, I think, again, we mentioned the technology. There are really just 1 or 2 companies in all of Malaysia that are using this technology. And when you look at the fact that reverse osmosis is acknowledged as really the, what they call BAT, best available technology, for removing virtually all contaminants.
Right.
It doesn't matter what class or category. Reverse osmosis is clearly the top of the heap. What sets us apart, maybe we can have a look at the little poster here. Elken has taken great pains to certify our product. In other words, send it out for third-party validation, testing, accreditation, so that a consumer, when they see that gold seal, when they see the fact that the system has been tested to world standards and has passed those, then by all means you can trust the quality of the water that's coming from the system. And unfortunately, as you said, there's a lot of companies jumping into the water treatment market. And as a water specialist, I'm sad to say, not just here, US, UK, everywhere I go, I see products being sold that actually make the water worse than when the tap water went inside.
But just to give people an idea of why they should be thinking about filtering their water, you know, whether it's at home or at work. You've been in Malaysia for 6 years now.
Yes.
And I'm sure you studied the quality of the water that comes out of our taps.
Yes.
How good or bad is it?
You know, Malaysia is actually on par with just about all of the developed world. Malaysia has a relatively sophisticated infrastructure. The water treatment system plants are, as I say, on par with most of the rest. One of the challenges, though, comes into the fact that once the water leaves the treatment plant, it goes down into the piping system, and you've got cracks, you've got leaks, and always they will lay the sewage pipe next to the freshwater pipe.
Oh dear.
So you only have to dig one big hole. So there's intermingling that takes place. And again, that's not to mention the fact that even the most modern sewage treatment plants in the world, not just sewage treatment, water processing plants, are not able to remove many of the contaminants that we see today because they didn't exist 30, 40, 50 years ago. So you can look at arsenic, you can look at the pharmaceuticals that we talked about, you can look at other heavy metals like lead, nitrate, serious problem. The pesticides, the herbicides that we use all over the palm oil plantations, they use in the cornfields in the U.S., all of those things eventually find their way into the water supply. And if the treatment plant isn't capable of removing them, you and I drink it if we're drinking from the tap.
Oh, so there, you know, it's one reason to filter your water. Thank you so much, Michael, for being with us this morning. And of course, if you'd like more information on what Elken does, you can log on to their website. That will be www.elken.com.my, and to take a look at what they do as well as their water and the products that they have on offer. Thank you very much, and from us to you,
happy holidays. Yes.
Thank you very much, ladies. It was a pleasure being here.
Thank you.